Let's get this show started!
Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to another round at the Groggy Donkey. I am Jacob. I am the founder, editor-in-chief here at the Groggy Donkey, and I'm going to be the DM tonight. I'm going to be continuing our Gatekeeper Chronicles, and I am joined by my lovely and outstanding stars of the show. Please introduce yourselves.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, you.
We'll
start with you.
I'm a star.
Oh, star.
I'm a star, you guys. I'm a star. You back off. Where am I again?
We're in space.
Yeah, I'm Morgan, and I play. Actually, we've said my character's name. It's out there, isn't it?
We have.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
And I play I play Vega, Black Penumbra.
Ooh.
We're still not going to talk about who he is. Keeping my introduction short.
All
Fair
I
enough.
know is that you're a creepy dude that's stalking me.
Well,
Wow.
person who's being stalked, who are you?
I am Astryn Hansley.
You're not Astryn Hansley.
I am Astryn Hansley. Who's
And
to
you
tell?
play-
What's that?
Who's to tell where the difference is?
Yeah. You can't. This is where
That's
fantasy
Astryn
crosses.
Hansley.
Yeah, this is
Right.
where fantasy crosses over reality. I'm no longer Talia.
Playing-
I am Astryn
No.
Hansley.
Fair enough. You're Astryn Hansley. Who else do I have here at the table?
I'm Kristen, and I play Harold.
Oh, hi, Kristen.
Harold. Hi.
Okay.
It gets me every
Okay,
time.
hi.
Please don't ever change that. For however many episodes this campaign is, please don't ever say anything different than, "Hi, I'm Kristen, and I play Harold." It really does make me happy to hear that. But speaking of making me happy, let's do a recap real quick so that everyone's on the same page for our listening audience and for our players. And for those of you who decided to join us on episode 7, why you would decide to join us here, I don't know. But
Pick me.
let's catch you up.
Pick me.
What did you say? Oh, you want to do the recap?
I mean, whatever I can remember of it.
All right, you
All right.
do the recap, and I'll fill in the blank spaces.
All right, cool. So, let's see. We talked to Harold, and then we went to the castle. There was like a short little inner log thingy where the Archduke talked to the representative of the First Republic, which I don't have my notes in front of me. Bad player.
Aethor.
Yay, Thor. And then, let's see. Then we stayed at the castle for a little bit. We had fancy breakfast, and then Vega ended up having to reveal himself to me because I started to go a little rogue, and
Yeah,
so
you're starting to do some things.
yeah.
shit.
So, but he's
I know.
apparently here to make sure that me and Arduon don't die. So, that's a little confusing to Astryn.
Yeah.
But here we are, and we're going to Hexenvorop.
Yes. So the party had officially met each other the next day after a night out at the Crystal Flute. After some discussion, they had decided that they were going to go ahead and continue their journey of their quest of knowledge and venture forth to a temple to Astralpia just outside Hexenvorop. As Talia said,
It's already on the planet. I mean, we might as well.
exactly. And so Vega had revealed himself just kind of like I'm here and I'm watching you. I'm not here to hurt you so long as you complete your mission. And I'll play along with this bit of you're doing something else, knowing that you're going to go ahead and finish your mission in the long run. I'll give
Honestly,
you some grace.
I'm not too worried about Vega. I mean, especially if his orders were not to kill me. I think I look pretty sexy in a gold bikini, so I'll accept that.
Yep. I've been told that you are not to die until you finish what you're supposed to do.
See, I don't know that. No meta knowledge.
There's a lot of so here's the thing. There's a lot of things that you don't know yet.
Yeah, and
But-
I have not listened to the other episodes yet, so I'm still in the dark.
Good. Stay that way. We are going to be picking up. The party has decided that they are going to make it their way to Hexenvorop, and after a part replacement on the land cruiser, they've all met back up. Harold has finished his class. He's made it back. Vega had gone to his apartment to pick up a gift from Rousicon. And Astryn, who is the one who helped Renga fix the part, you guys are here. That's where we're going to pick up this session.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna roll a d6, okay, and determine who was the last one to show up. Vega, you were the one who strolls up right there at the end.
Okay.
You saunter up to the docking bay, and you see the ship, and you see the land cruiser. Seren greets you, and she says, "Vega, I've got a little something for you, and I've got a little something for everyone else as well." And she opens up a case, and she pulls out these. They're three-dimensional objects, but they're flat. They're kind of rectangular with rounded ends. And do you remember those old like Listerine breath spray things?
Yes.
With the little loop and the trigger? Yeah, that's exactly what these things look like. Yeah. So it's kind of like a flat pill shape, and it's got a little trigger on it.
Nice.
And she hands these to you, and they are minor medical inhalers. So this is going to take the place of a minor healing potion. So it does 2d4 plus 2 points of healing. She gives you 3 of these. So she hands these to you. You guys each get 3, and you also get an enhanced one, which is a greater healing potion. Ooh. So it does 4d4 plus 4. And she says, "These are probably going to help us out on our travels. Ranga and Luca aren't going to be joining us just due to space, and they've got some things that they need to get done back here at the Bastard Star. But the 4 of us are prepped and ready to go, yeah?" And she kind of looks to each and every single one of you.
I kind of nod and say, "I'm good."
All right, Vega.
Yes, I'm quite set. Let's take care of this.
Harold.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So the 4 of you load up inside of this land cruiser. It's a pretty basic model. It's nothing too crazy, but it's got about 5 seats. Got like a little trunk space, and you zip down out of the docking bay at the palace into the streets of New Leeran, and you make your way south through a couple of different districts. The palace is located in the Falcox district, and you're going to have to pass through a couple of the southern districts before you actually leave the city. I'm still working on my map. Once I get it finished, I will send it to you guys so that you can see it.
Are there any shops along the way that Astryn kind of like spies as they're passing by? They're like, "Ooh, I want to hit that up after,"
Well, what kind of shops would catch her eye?
Well, Astryn always like fancies herself a nice little like a weapons shop maybe, and then she's rough and tough, but she also she appreciates good fashion every once in a while.
Okay. I would say that you do spy a couple of those shops along the way, and I will reveal those in due time as to what they are, and whatnot. Since we're not doing that now,
yeah, that's fine.
But you do spy a few, a couple of like clothing shops, some weapons parts and stuff like that. But you guys, you start heading out of the city. And there's a pretty drastic change right away. As soon as you guys leave New Leeran, there's the terrain is flat, slightly hilly in the city. There's a few walls on a few sides of it, and it's a metropolis. There's skyscrapers and there's buildings and bridges and things like that. But as soon as you leave the city, the flat ground, the open dirt, quickly becomes grass, and then very quickly after that becomes shrubbery, and then after that it is dense jungle. And we're talking like within a mile you guys hit dense jungle.
Jungle or forest? There's a difference.
Jungle.
Jungle. Okay.
It's a dense jungle. So you've got trees close together. You've got bushes and vines, and the humidity in the air is very different than what a forest would be. So like these are all the things that you find. You see,
What's the name of the planet again?
you're on Wargixera.
Wargixera. Okay.
There's a bunch of different types of birds that are flying through, like toucans and those kind of tropical. No, I wouldn't say tropical, but
Birds of paradise.
yeah, the exotic birds. For us anyway, exotic birds.
Astryn has never been to Wargixera, so she's probably hasn't seen some of these birds in person before.
Okay.
She's gonna take it all in, and she's fascinated by all the different wildlife she's never seen.
Okay.
Harold sees this and starts acting as like a tour guide. Just like every time he sees a bird and he sees Astryn's face light up, he'll start spitting out facts about the bird.
Okay.
Same with like the trees.
I listen intently.
Roll me.
Yeah, Vega will get in on that. I'll listen to that.
Roll me a history check to.
A history check?
Yeah, to see just how much you're obviously all the information you're going to.
Natural 20 plus 3, 23.
Nature.
My God.
Okay, never
First
mind.
roll,
That
nat
would be a
20.
nature check. That would be a nature check, but yeah, never mind. That's
No,
a nat 20.
no,
I'm taking pictures.
I called
Vega's
it.
taking pictures.
I called it a history check because it wasn't necessarily
And Harold's been in this jungle before.
exactly. So it was more of like
You guys don't know that, but
a memory recall.
It's memory.
Yeah,
recall.
it's more of a memory recall for Harold. I've already know this information. I'm just trying to see how much I can remember. So that's why I called it a history check. But yeah, natural 20. It is exactly like you went on a safari to some jungle, and Harold's out there. He's like, if you look on the left-hand side of the Land Cruiser, you will see a bird of paradise. And as you notice, this is a male bird of paradise by the different colorations that are on the feathers and the length of the beak and the way that it struts about and draws its attention so that the females can hide in the underbrush and lay the eggs and take care of the nest. And it just goes off on all of this different spitting facts about all the different the animals that you see, like some of the mammals and the rodents and the reptiles and the birds and stuff like that. You pass by a river, and he points out some more like fish that you might see. And you guys,
I am soaking this up.
You guys continue along, and the trip from from New Leeran to the area just outside of Hexenvorop, where the temple is, according to the map, is about a two-ish day journey. Okay, so is there anything that you guys want to do on your first day? Any role play conversations that you guys want to have? Does Harold have anything that he's looking for along the way in specifics?
nothing necessarily in particular. He is looking for more of the Corenos Tiborix, the frogs.
Okay.
That he was looking for that first time.
Okay.
And he's looking for more plants that he hasn't necessarily seen or studied before. Not that he thinks that there's any particular ones in this area, but he's just always keeping his eyes open for different animals, different plants.
It's 2 days via the speeder?
Mm-hmm.
So they'd be like 2 days by car. That's a long way. That's like driving
quite a bit of a
that's
drive.
like driving from Mass to Florida.
Mm-hmm. It would be...
Dang.
Yeah. That's exactly what it would be like. So, if you guys decided that you wanted to drive for 8 hours and then stop for the night, you guys could do that. Or if you guys wanted to get there faster, you guys could take like shifts driving and drive through the night.
Well, I mean, I don't really see that if there's, a need to drive through the night, but I feel like I would leave that up to like the urgency that Harold maybe would think that's get there, and or also even Seren.
Well,
Like how urgent it is to get there.
let me ask Vega this. Vega, you're not crazy about this idea of going to Hexenvorop anyway. So how fast do you want to get there and back?
Oh, who cares how fast he thinks?
Honestly, we have previously established that the jungle is just too dense for us to take like one of our starships, right?
You could take a starship there, but
Waste
for
of fuel.
ease of access, based off of the terrain and based off of some of the unknowns, it would be easier to take a land cruiser than a starship, or some sort of medium to tiny ship.
I'm gonna say Vega's not the impatient kind of individual. As long as it gets done, he doesn't really care how long it's gonna take.
Okay. All right. So you guys are going to split this up into 2 different days? I'm getting a head
Sounds
nod
like it.
from Kristen for Harold. So
Yeah, what
Vega's
does
good with that.
Arduon? What does Arduon think as well?
Arduon.
Okay.
This was Arduon's idea.
Who cares what Arduon thinks?
Yeah, who cares what Arduon is? He's kind of split 50-50.
Okay.
He doesn't really, there's the urgency to get there so that you guys can glean the knowledge.
There's also
and
safety reasons
and safety reasons that you might want to bed down for the night.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different factors involved in this. A jungle is a dangerous place, so stopping
Right.
for the night imposes risks. Pushing on through the night poses risks. So it really does come down to just what the 3 of you decide that you want to do.
Yeah, we can stop for the night. I mean,
Chill.
we're pretty
Okay.
tough individuals.
Okay. So you guys bed down for the night after a day's journey. You come to a stop and you find a spot in the jungle that you're able to kind of like easily clear out a little bit, pull the land cruiser off to the side of the path that is there, and set up whatever camp amenities that you might be able to set up. You see Seren pulls out from the trunk. She's got like a little barbecue grill type deal to set up as like a fireplace you guys can cook food on. And she's got some tents for you guys. Ooh. There are 3 2-man tents. How do you guys want to spend your evening?
Well, I mean, what are we gonna cook for dinner? I mean, like catch one of those like I don't know. Is there like a?
I think you have rations in your inventory, don't you?
Yeah, but I mean, if she pulls out a grill to cook, I mean, come on, let's at least cook up an iguana or something.
All right, so she goes to the back. She opens up a cooler. She's got a Yeti cooler, and inside is she's got a 6-pack of beer, and she's got some dogs, and some buns and some ketchup.
Heck yeah!
And you guys grill up some hot dogs.
Yeah, grill us some hot dogs. I'm gonna enjoy the hot dogs, but at the same time, I'm also looking out, and making sure that like this is a jungle. There's gonna be some from my previous experiences on other planets. There's probably some wildlife that might think that smells really good. So I'm looking out to make sure no wildlife comes and gets our food.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Ooh, okay. 10.
10?
Yeah.
As you look out away from the fire, as the sun begins to set, the stars come out and the jungle changes. The day creatures go to bed and the night creatures come out. The cawing of the birds changes from a more melodic sound to a more monotone or cacophonous sound. Bats begin to fly.
Bats.
You can't hear them
Frickin'
as
bats.
they chase bugs. Yep, there's potus and there's nightjars as they search for bugs in the air. There's some marsupials and other monkey-like creatures.
My God, is that a Zorbo? Did you all see that Zorbo up there?
They begin to leap from tree to tree, and the fireflies begin to...
I'm not kidding about
they're
those
not
Zorbos, by the way.
fireflies.
I'm not kidding about Zorbos. Zorbos are real.
Zorbos?
Yeah, they're
Zorbos
real.
are Well, they're real in D&D. They're little evil koala bears.
Yeah.
They're not friendly.
No, they're not.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a little angry koala bear guy. Very angry.
You know what? I was. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a D1 a D20.
Oh.
Just a flat D20.
Okay.
Oh
Going.
no.
Shazam. Yeah, it's a 16.
Yeah, there's a few Zorbos
Oh,
out there.
fuck. Okay. Well, we look, but we don't touch.
They seem like they're in the distance. They're too busy hunting the carbuncles. So, for my players and for my listeners, a carbuncle is sort of the firefly-esque creature of my world, and what it is,
Carbuncle?
yes. Imagine a sea anemone has like a stalk and then those little like tendril finger-like things that come up. So imagine two of those put end to end. And then they have on either side two longer tendrils that come out, and they tend to be in hues of like pink or blue, like a very pastel pink or blue, and they float and they light up in the air. It's almost as if a sea creature was floating in the air.
That's pretty.
Yep, they're very pretty. They're harmless, but
How big are they?
They range from anywhere between an inch to 3 inches.
That's a big bug.
Yep.
Holy smokes.
And so they float about the air. The Zorbas are too busy catching those. They don't really seem to pay you guys any mind. Anybody gonna
My
say?
God, nature is beautiful.
Anybody gonna what?
Anybody gonna say anything to each other? Any conversations gonna happen?
I think I'm going to just kind of in passing, not really explain why, but try to get a little bit out of Vega what the Ralzikon's intentions are. Like, for me, I'm trying to think out how to word that to ask him, because I don't want to just straight up say, so, like, what does Ralzikon want from me? But, because I know he wants his 60,000 gold pieces, like, obviously. That's what he wants. But I want to try to figure out, like, what's Vega's purpose of coming to bring me back would be if I don't.
So what are you necessarily asking, Vega? You're asking what's going to happen if I don't play by your rules? Is that?
No. I'm more or less asking, like, what's gonna happen to me if I don't play by Ralzikon's rules. But I'm gonna, instead of just straight up asking that, I'm gonna kind of ask it in kind of like a, in a way that kind of leads to that, meaning that. But I'm just not formulating the sentence in my head right now. But that's what I'm asking, Vega.
I, as a player, don't quite understand what it is you're asking. I need you to throw me a question. Formulate this
Okay.
into a question, Talia.
Alright. Astryn's gonna look at Vega and she's gonna go, so, you've been sent here to watch me and Arduon to make sure that I get back safely? Is that correct?
He's gonna kind of get real low, and he drops that Dragonborn voice again, and he goes, I've been here to make sure that you complete your job.
And if I don't complete my job, what then?
Well, that's not really for me to say. I'm sure Ralzikon won't be very happy.
Well, I'm sure he won't be happy at all. Do you maybe have an idea? I mean, you clearly know him more than I do. What does he typically do with people who tend to stray?
Tends to stray? What do you mean?
Not finish the job?
Ah. Well, that's a good question. He might have me kill you.
And if he doesn't have you kill me, what then?
Vega takes a moment, and he goes,
I think it might be best if you simply concentrate on your job. Or at the very least, getting us to this temple and back so you can complete your job. You can consider this me being very lenient with you.
Heard.
We don't
Also,
have to tell Ralzikon about this little side trip.
I
long
agree.
as it's so long as it doesn't get either of you two killed.
All right, I will try not to die.
If you do, I'll probably have to take Arduon in myself.
And I'm supposing that my debt paid would be with my life.
More than likely, yes. I'll get paid what you're owed.
Well, I'm not really owed anything. I'm more or less owed my freedom. So,
I see.
well, let's just get this job done with, and so we can get back to Ralzakhan.
So, you guys, while you guys are conversing about what Ralzakhan's plans are for Astryn, or what the outcome might be if she decides that she does not want to fulfill her end of the job, Harold,
Yeah.
you're sitting there eating your hot dog, and you hear a very familiar croaking sound.
Yes.
It is a Korenos Teworik.
Yes.
A small little frog. Do you remember how I described it?
Let's see. It's black skin, has green stripes and a pink underbelly.
Yes. So you see this small frog.
Sounds poisonous.
Oh yes, it is extremely poisonous.
That's the fun of it.
It hops out from behind the log that you're sitting on, and kind of in the middle of the encampment. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna, are animals considered beasts?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna speech of beast with this
So,
little guy.
let me clarify this for you. So, a beast would be any sort of animal or any sort of creature that is considered like an animal.
Cool.
A monstrosity would be a monster,
Yeah.
or if it's an aberration or an elemental. It's some other classification. But a beast, a frog, would be classified as a beast.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna talk to this little guy.
Okay, what do you want to say?
I'm just gonna tell him, like, hey, little guy. Well, so Harold is gonna kind of like get close, but not too close as to spook him. And he's gonna be like, hello there, little guy. May I collect some of the oil from your skin? We mean you no harm. You can hop along your way. I do have some flies, if you would like them, as a treat in return. I can't understand the frog. Now, I can talk to them, but I can't understand them in return.
Okay.
And then I would have advantage on charisma checks to influence them. But
Okay. The frog turns and looks at you. And it croaks. It throws out its throat like that. Its tongue comes up, does that classic reptilian where or amphibious where it licks its eyeball, and then it goes back inside of its mouth, and then it just proceeds to roll over onto its belly.
oh, you fascinating little creature.
And
Thank
then
you
it's
so
going
much.
to croak a few more times.
So Harold's going to walk over with his little jars, and he's going to take his little, I guess you would call it like a spatula type thing, and he's just going to very easily, very gently rub the belly, get some of that oil, and just like put it into the jar, nice and sweetly.
Vega and Astryn, roll me nature checks, please.
Oh, hold on a second. I gotta step off for a second.
Okay.
Check.
Yep.
That's under skills, right? Oh, jeez.
And I reach out in my bag and have like a little bag of flies that are buzzing around.
A 15.
All right, Vega, with a 15, you don't know what type of frog this is, but you know that it is
Right.
an extremely poisonous frog.
Okay.
Is that if any concern to you? You just watch as Harold begins to, without gloves.
Poisonous, not venomous, right?
Poisonous, not venomous, correct.
Okay, then yeah. I don't mind picking this thing up.
Well,
If it's venomous, I don't. If it's poisonous, I don't care.
rephrase that. It is venomous. As its skin
Then I don't pick it up.
secretes a very toxic chemical that will poison you.
Nope.
But you notice as
not
Harold begins
touch
to touch it without gloves.
I'm sure Harold is a very special boy in that case. So. Very special boy.
I'm a man.
I'm not gonna do what he did. I'm not doing what
That's-
Harold's doing. Just because Harold can do it doesn't mean I can. I ain't doing it. I ain't touch it.
Fair enough.
So once I fill up my little jar, I say, "Thank you, sir. Whenever you're ready, I shall open the bag for you to catch your flies."
The frog struggles for a moment. Being on a back is not exactly the most advantageous position for a frog, but he eventually flips back over using a blade of grass and the suction ability of his toes. He flips back over, and he looks at you and he croaks twice, and then he just waits.
And I open the little bag, and a few of the flies fly out.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll. No, I'm not gonna roll. I'm just gonna say that he hops about a few times, his tongue flicking out, and he is able to catch every single fly that you release for him.
Oh, thank you, thank you so much, little guy. Enjoy your night.
He croaks and then hops through the encampment and then disappears into the night.
Cool. Pocket another little vial of that oil.
All right, you mark that you added some more Karenos Tewaric poison, and yeah, sweet. Vega, anything that you want to do tonight?
Yeah, Vega's gonna spend most of his time staring up at the stars. More than are we taking turns? Are we taking watch? I'm assuming we would take watch. Yes.
Well, that is up to you guys. I figured that you possibly might want to, but that depends on how you guys want to how to do that.
We're sensible. We're a sensible crowd.
Okay, so who wants to? If you guys are bedding down for the night, if there's nothing else you guys want to do, who's going to take first watch?
I'll take
Harold
last watch.
Harold wants to take first watch.
Yeah.
Okay, so Harold's got first watch. Vega's got last watch.
All right.
Let's say that there's 3 watches. Astryn, do you want to take the middle one?
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead and Harold, roll me a perception check.
18.
18. Okay. You begin your watch. You notice more carbuncles floating about. You hear that the Zorbos have come a little bit closer, but they don't come too close. They eventually venture back off into the underbrush. Everyone has gone to bed. More bats flitting about overhead. Your watch comes to an end. You wake up Astryn. You go to bed. Astryn,
Yep.
go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Perception. 19.
Okay. With a 19, it's the middle of the night. You know, those midnight hours. You see creatures in the night that you've never seen before. Strange creatures. They come to the edge of the light. They don't come any closer. They scamper off. The bats continue to flit about above. Some of those nightlife marsupials and not marsupials, but primates leap from tree to tree. That's the word I was looking for earlier. They leap from tree to tree and they make their night noises, cawing and calling to one another and trying to find sources of food. Your watch closes. You find Vega. You wake him. And you go to bed. Vega.
Wah! That's me.
Please roll me a perception check.
Okay. I'm so good at these. We all know.
Yes, we do.
I've never failed a perception check once. 12.
Okay, with a 12. For some odd reason, the jungle seems kind of quiet to you. There's oddities in the jungle for sure.
Damn Zorbo.
strange birds that you may or may not have seen, animals that you may or may not have seen, but for some reason it just doesn't quite compare to the nightlife of a city. And it's oddly, it's peaceful.
Good. I'm okay with the other one.
And yeah, I would say that a city or a jungle, you could take it or leave it, but you do find the oddity of this jungle to be somewhat peaceful. The gloaming breaks by the rising of the sun, and it is now daytime. The night animal life breaks and turns into the chirping of songbirds and the day creatures. And you guys are on your second day.
Yay.
You guys pack up your camp, you load it back up inside the land cruiser, and you begin your journey to the temple. I need one of you to go ahead and roll me a percentile die.
Oh boy. A D100. Roll.
Yep, whoever wants to do it.
Rolling.
Who rolled it?
Oh boy, a 96.
A 96. Beautiful. Okay. The day seems to be going much like the first. The birds flying about, the primates jumping from tree to tree, the other mammals and the feline-like creatures that are stalking through the shadowy underbrushes, they're doing their thing. But you all begin to notice that the land cruiser, it has produced a bit of exhaust and a bit of smoke that comes from it, but there seems to be more of it right now.
Okay. Well, I did help. I did help Renga, fix it. So I mean, maybe we should stop for a second and check it.
You guys gonna stop?
I mean, we should probably see what's wrong with the land cruiser.
Okay. So you guys stop the land cruiser and you pull it over. You flip up the hood and there's some smoke in there. Go ahead and roll me I'm just gonna call this a straight intelligence roll.
Intelligence? Shoot.
Yep. I don't want it to be an investigation because I know that you are investigating, but you're using your knowledge, just base raw
17.
knowledge of Okay. Well, with a 17, you begin to look the land cruiser over, and you notice that the ruffle crank that you and Renga had installed the day before, something's wrong with it.
Knew we shouldn't have bought it from that shady used partsman.
It looks like it'll hold.
But it's just there's something wrong with it?
Yeah, it doesn't. Something is off about the ruffle crank, but it looks like it should hold.
Well, I want to investigate it to see what's wrong with it.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
15.
All right, with a 15, it looks like it was installed properly.
Mm-hmm.
But perhaps there wasn't enough grease inside the actual ruffle crank itself. It looks maybe like it got too hot.
So there wasn't enough grease? Maybe the humidity messed with it too, a little bit?
I wouldn't say the humidity messed with it. Just there wasn't enough grease on it, so it produced too much friction. And
do we have any backup grease on the thing? Or does Seren have any a toolbox or something?
No, unfortunately, I don't have any grease on the land cruiser. A lot of those tools that we would use, Renga has them.
Harold, is there a plant that we could use, juice it up and use for grease on this? Or even a slug or something?
Harold,
Yes.
roll me a nature check.
A nature check. Gladly. Pull up my nature. 17, 18, 19.
You roll so fantastically well.
I know
It's
I do.
ridiculous.
It's great.
Okay,
I love my
so
panda dice.
what Harold is able to tell you is that, or I should say, Harold, what you know is that plant-wise, no, there's not really anything in this jungle, in the foliage, in the fauna, or the flora, the flora that would be able to help you. Fauna-wise, like animals and whatnot, you do know that you could. There are a couple of creatures that exist inside the jungle that produce something akin to a grease or an oil that you could use.
I have oil.
You have oil?
I have oil.
Oil wouldn't
Okay,
work. We
well-
need grease.
You need grease. I want you to
Can
think of
I-
like lard.
That oopy goopy sticky stuff.
Weird question for you.
Okay.
What is the consistency of Kuthric blood or saliva? Kruthric?
So Kuthric blood and or saliva would be like a super temporary fix. It would coat it, but it would eventually, the heat would evaporate it, and it would not sustain. It would not sustain the heat of the engine. It's a good idea, but it wouldn't.
So is that a yes to the slugs?
Well, maybe. So, Vega,
Yes.
you know that Hexenvorop is a town that is nearish to here and will have mechanics. You do know that Hexenvorop does have mechanics in it. You also do know that Hexenvorop has a strong duo otas presence. And then based off of the map that Harold has shown you, you guys are in a really weird spot. You guys are close to the temple, and closer to the temple than you are to Hexenvorop or going back to New Leeran. So the question is, at this point, do you guys want to try to find a fix, walk to the temple, walk to a town, or try to limp the land speeder to anywhere?
Well, if it'll still get
I
us to
would-
the temple, we could probably get to the temple then.
I suggest we divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer?
Yes.
Okay, Vega, what are you thinking?
I suggest that we bring our accomplice to the temple while our away crew goes and fixes the speeder.
So, who would you want to be that away crew?
Probably Seren and her little bugbear friend.
Well, remember, Luca and Renga did not come on this trip.
Oh, that's right.
It was just Seren and then Arduon and then you three.
It would make sense if Seren went to go fix the speeder because she really was just bringing us to the temple, and it was me, Arduon,
Correct.
wanted to go to the temple.
Okay, so are you guys going to walk to the temple and she's going to go to Hexenvorop?
I think so.
How close are we walking distance to the temple?
Walking distance to the temple, you're like a half day's journey.
Oof. Would it be faster
ready
if
for
she
that.
were to swing by the temple, drop us off, and then go to Hexenvorop?
I'm going to say you guys can try.
She could probably make it.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to try to do that, then yeah, absolutely.
Let's do that then. I mean, if it's not like terribly bugged out and where it'll still make it to barely to the town, then at least she'll make it there.
You guys are going to have Seren drop you guys off at the temple?
Yeah, I think that's probably the best bet, especially if we're like that close.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys load back up in the land speeder, the land cruiser, and you guys continue to go. You get 4 kilometers down the road, and the engine seizes,
Shoot.
and the back end of the land cruiser, the fishtails, comes around to the front. You guys are in a spin. You guys flip. I need deck saving throws from everybody.
Can I make this Dex acrobatics to survive?
Yeah, if you guys want to do acrobatics to survive this, then absolutely. I'm
Perfect.
Wonderful. Yeah, I
Where
rolled
is
a
my-
rolled a 20.
24.
So 15, 24, and what was that last one?
I got
20.
16.
20? 16?
I
20.
yeah, I rolled a 20, dude. An unnatural 20. Most unnatural.
Okay. I don't know what happened to my d20 for that dice set, but...
It died.
That's a 22 for Seren. So you guys are going to take...
Minimal bumps and bruises.
5 points of bludgeoning damage as you guys fly out of the Land Cruiser, and you make impact with a tree, a rock, a stump, some sort of a pile of dirt, whatever the case may be. You guys make impact, and you get a few bumps and bruises. Okay.
Ouchie.
I don't know what the hell I did with that d20. It's fine. I'll find it later.
Looking up my abilities here to see if I have anything that I can throw in the Dungeon Master's face. No, dude.
Yeah, I was saying I rolled a 24 on my acrobatics.
Well,
Just joking. I'll
Harold hit both of you on the way out.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say-
Harold hit both of you.
I could have sprained an ankle, could have sprained a wrist,
I must have dropped it. It's fine. Anyway, so you guys
I'll accept it.
Would you?
have.
This probably isn't fall damage. Never mind.
Ooh, hold on a minute.
Read fall damage to me. What is the?
You can use a
what is-
reaction when you fall to reduce any falling damage you take by 20. So.
I will consider this falling damage.
Sweet. Then I don't get any. Ha ha ha!
Do you have second story work?
No, I have boots of dancing.
Oh, that's right. You do.
Yeah,
so
get
you
flung at a speeder and then just fucking slow fall.
You two don't take any damage.
Yay.
But
Sorry, Harold.
Harold does.
Harold's squishy, it's fine.
Good
Would
luck, Harold.
that be,
Well, that's what I'm about to check right now. I need to find my my piece of paper here. If you think that you would, then yes.
I think it would.
You would? Okay.
Yeah. But one or two.
Let's call this 2, actually.
2?
Yeah, let's call this 2.
Okay.
No, we were tracking something for Harold, so we did that. So you guys just wrecked. What's happening? What's going on? What are you guys doing?
What's
Not
the,
dying.
yeah, what is the damage on the speeder?
All right.
Tell me it's fucked. Tell me it's destroyed.
Why don't all 3 of you roll an investigation check as you look the Land Cruiser over?
Okay.
22.
21.
12.
All right. Astryn, you have no idea.
What? Oh. Well, how do... Oh.
Vega and Harold, however...
I actually rolled a 15, not a 21.
Proficient.
Oh, you rolled a 15?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
Does it look damage? No.
meets it, beats it. So,
Let's go!
what the 2 of you are able to discern is that the ruffle crank split in 2. It had a faulty weld. The teeth on the ruffle crank have punctured the radiator and perforated the engine block, causing fluids to leak out at an exponential rate. So basically what has happened is your engine has been, cut into by the ruffle crank because it exploded.
Run!
There is no danger of explosion. The fire is easily put out. Seren is right there with a little fire extinguisher, and she puts out any possibilities.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And she is swearing up a storm. She's saying words in languages you have never heard, and she is saying things that you would make a sailor blush.
Nice.
She's pissed. So, what do you guys want to do?
I'm going to apologize profusely to Seren for replacing her ruffle crank with a bad ruffle crank.
Astryn, listen, I appreciate your apology, but it's not your fault, okay? These things happen. It's really bad timing. Why don't you check your communication device and see just how fucked this situation is? All of you, pull out your communication devices and check your signal.
Okay. How do I do that?
Yeah, I do so.
You pull out your communication devices and you realize that you have no service.
Harold doesn't need that shit.
Not worried at all.
Fine,
about
no
that.
signal. Well, at least we have Harold's map. How close are we to the Temple Herald?
I'm still pretty decently far.
You only went 4 kilometers.
Yeah.
So you've still got about a half a day's journey.
Let's...
Harold pulls out his iron tea kettle.
Yeah,
Start
there you
throwing
go.
some herbs in there.
Okay.
And just brew some tea.
Just set
Gives
it up
it-
on the
gives it
smoking
to-
engine block.
Yeah,
and-
yeah, pretty much. Give some to Seren.
Thank you, Harold.
Here, Seren, for the nerves. And the anger.
She takes a sip. Thank you, I appreciate it. And everybody else, have a cup while we've got the time. What the hell are we doing?
I'm gonna look over at Arduon and say, what is, obviously this is urgent. Do you think we should go to the temple first? Or go to the town, in light of our situation? Which would be a better choice?
You're asking Harold this, or are you asking everybody this?
Asking Arduon.
Oh, I forgot to roll Arduon's dex check.
Yeah,
He rolled
he's
a
a
natural
monk.
4.
He's dead.
He is.
He's dead.
Yeah, Arduon is dead. He broke his neck on the fall, and he is just
A
gone.
collapsed body
No,
on the floor. Yeah.
Arduon sits up out of the brush. He's got twigs and leaves in his hair, and he wipes some blood away from the corner of his mouth, and he goes, "Oh, that was unexpected. I didn't even see that one coming.
Harold walks over with a salve and just starts rubbing it on the cuts.
Oh, thank you, Harold. I appreciate that." And he begins to rub it into his black and white fur. Well, I suppose that if we've no signal to call for help where we're at, maybe the temple will have signal where it is. We could call somebody to come tow the land cruiser, or we could go into Hexenvorop. I believe that's, what is that, Seren? Vega, a day and a half's journey from here. Yes. We could get the land cruiser fixed and then come back, but I mean, we are so close to the Temple of Astralpia. I mean, his eyes light up again. He seems really excited about all of this. I mean, just imagine somebody who spent all of their lives indoors and never got to do anything exciting and is finally able to do something exciting.
Yeah.
That's Arduon.
What's so what was Harold's reason for going to the temple again?
Harold just likes knowledge.
Oh, okay. So
He
he's
just likes
he's there.
information.
He's there for the heck of it. Okay.
Yeah, and plus he's the one with the map of the temple. It's his book.
Right. Okay. So we kind of need Harold. Vega's not going anywhere away from me and Arduon. Not that me and Arduon can go very far from the temple, but Vega probably
You get the
also.
sense Vega's pushing you guys to get to the temple already.
Yeah, that, and he also probably doesn't want to get tangled up with that group there.
Do the devices take pictures?
For insurance purposes? You trying to make a claim?
To talk to our claim agent. Yeah, better get some pictures on.
Yeah, they're gonna send an adjuster out to take a look at the
we
damage.
gotta-
Oh, that's
Wow.
total.
How's your
Small
coverage?
claims for it. This guy sold us a
Seren, your coverage good?
Well,
Real good coverage.
I will say no. I've already given you guys a lot to be able to communicate with each other without spells and other magical items. So pictures is a lot, unless you can justify it.
Harold was gonna allow Astryn to take a picture of the map within the book. That way he could go to Hexenvorop with his book still in possession, but allow them to have the map of the temple.
Ooh.
That's why he was wondering if it takes pictures. Because he doesn't want to part with the book, because he knows how valuable and how rare books are.
Yep.
So he definitely doesn't want to part with it, but he doesn't want
Oh.
everybody at the temple when we need to fix the land cruiser.
Right.
He understands the dangers of not having it.
Okay.
So
All
he
right.
would rather go to Hexenvorop, give up the information that he would get.
No, I will allow this. So Seren pulls out her communication device, and she takes a couple of different pictures of the map inside of Harold's book, and she saves that to her favorites in her photo album. And she says, "Well, now I've got the
the map to the temple, and I've got, a way we can figure this out. So, Harold, are you sure about going to Hexenvorop by yourself?
Yes. I'll be fine, Seren. I know the plants and the animals and terrain. I'm very good. I'm good at hiding too.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yeah. Yes.
Seren is going to look you up and down. She's going to reach behind her, and she's going to pull out a revolver, and she's going to hand it to you. And she's going to say, Harold, I know you're not one for weapons.
Oh, but I do know how to use this, Seren.
I'm pretty sure you do, okay? This is a last case emergency ditch effort kind of thing, okay? You use this if you need to,
yes,
all right?
I much prefer my umbrella.
All right, Kristen, go ahead and go into your inventory, and I want you to add a flintlock with a Falcox. Excuse me. All right, so, Harold, you part from the party and you begin to make your way at kind of a northwestern direction towards Hexenvorop. Mm-hmm. All right. The rest of you guys, Vega, Seren, and Arduon, and Astryn, you guys begin to make your way towards the Temple of Astralpia. So, what I want to happen right now is I need you guys... What's up?
As I'm walking, I'm going to bonus action hidden step and turn myself invisible.
Whoa.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm invisible right now.
Okay.
As I'm walking.
All right, fair enough. Vega or Astryn, one of you guys can decide between the two of you. Roll me a d20.
I rolled the last one.
Vega rolled the last one. I rolled this one. Vega should have rolled.
You're never rolling again.
What'd you roll?
Nine.
I don't even know what you rolled.
You rolled a 9? I'm actually really excited for this. Okay, so you guys
We're dead. We're all dead.
You guys are walking along the jungle path, and it kind of thins out a little bit. And all of a sudden, you hear a voice call out to you. Hello! And this voice is speaking in Tendreli, which all of you should have as a language. It is kind of a universal trade language, Tendreli. Oh. You hear, hello!
I'm gonna look for where the voice is coming from.
Yeah, that's the first and foremost thing before anybody says anything. We should try to determine where they're coming from.
Yeah, what is that, perception? Do.
Perception.
Man, what happened to my good rolls? 9.
14.
9? 14? Alright, you guys look up, and you see this, oh boy, the best way I could describe it is a anthropomorphic head of lettuce.
What the hell?
Cat?
Yeah, it's like this little, like, cabbage dude with, like, a head of lettuce and these eyes and this mouth.
Yo, Vegapigme? Let's go?
Yeah, kind of like a Vegapigme. Yeah,
oh my
exactly.
god! I love these guys.
Astryn's gonna, like, rub her eyes a little bit, make sure she's not, like, accidentally inhaled anything, and look back up. It's a real head of...
And,
that's awesome.
He hops down from the tree branch that he's on, and you see him. He's got like everything about him is just like lettuce, cabbage, kale kind of deal, you know. So you see this like little he's got like stalks and leaves in his head. It looks like his hair looks like a head of lettuce, and he's got this like little loincloth made out of other leaves and stuff like that, and he's got like a little spear with him.
I'm gonna like nudge Vega and be like, "Are you seeing this?"
I am, yes. Little one, who are you? What are you doing?
Oh, my name is Medit R. Ahian. I am one of the Salads of the forest.
I'm never gonna remember that.
Please, come with me, travelers of the jungle. We will help you and show you, where to go and how to get to where you want to go. Come with me to my village. Please meet my chief, Caesar.
We kind of are headed like towards.
We're headed to the temple,
this
little one.
Place.
The temple?
We don't have time to go to your village.
The temple is on the way, or our village is along the way to the temple. Come, please, please, come. And he's trying to get you to come with him. He seems very earnest about what he's doing.
I feel like if we don't go with this guy, he's gonna continue annoying the piss out of us. Let's go and meet.
I just kind of look him up and down and be like, what could he honestly do to stop us?
Are you guys following? Medit Ar Ahian?
I'm not yet anyway. I'm still talking with Hansley.
Yes, Medit Ar Ahian Salad.
I feel like I'm still on the side of the road with Hansley here. Like,
come! You must meet our chief, Caesar Salad.
Is Arduon like?
There's the light bulb.
Is Arduon?
Yeah, let's look at Arduon real quick.
Is Arduon like okay with this?
Arduon looks at
along the way.
Medit, and he smiles out of curiosity and almost enjoyment. He kind of claps his paws together, and he goes, "Oh,
no.
They seem so harmless. I would hate to insult them if they can truly show us the way. Perhaps,
I'm gonna straight up just be like, yeah, so do cannibals until they eat you."
Oh, I hardly think that these creatures are cannibals. Look at them, little leaf men. Let's indulge them for a few moments at least.
I reach into my pocket and I pull out a lighter and I flick it and I go, "You mess with us, this is gonna happen to you."
Medit, kind of scowls a little bit, but he understands you guys he lives in a jungle, you know, the law of the jungle is eat or be eaten. He understands that there's some.
I put the lighter away. Yeah. They're like, all right, well, let's follow Medit, especially if he's along the way. I mean, we gotta go this way anyway.
So you guys are following the Salads?
Yeah, might as well.
Or I should say the Salad. So you guys follow Medit,
Mr. Salad.
Ar Ahian.
Mediterranean.
Yep, Mediterranean. Yeah, Mediterranean.
Oh my god!
Into this village, and along this path, it's a very well traveled dirt path. Like I said, the jungle is kind of thinned out in this area, and you come to a clearing, and there's some trees around the clearing, and there's a big fire pit in the middle of it. There's a hut off to one side, and then there's this big like stand, a wooden platform with like a ladder that leads up to it, with like some embellishment made out of wood. You know, they made some sort of like a symbol. And along the way, you guys see a bunch of like wind chimes made of small bones.
Bones.
Oh,
that's never a good sign.
Medit, as you guys pass through this along this path, he sees you guys noticing the wind chimes, and he goes, "Oh, fear not! Those are there to keep the jungle cats away from us, and some of the other the primates. They fear the bones, and we worship the bones."
You worship the bones?
Yes, we worship the bones. Our shaman Sheif, he reads the bones.
I'm gonna use my eye for deceit. I'm gonna roll an insight.
Read that description for me, please.
So, eye for deceit is, whenever you make an insight check to determine whether a creature is lying, treat a roll of 7 or on the d20 as an 8. 21.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 20.
You rolled a natural 20?
Yep.
Okay, he's lying about the wind chimes. What you pick up, they're not necessarily there for fear, to keep other creatures away. But the natural 20, you know that he is not being completely honest about the wind chimes.
Do I get the sense that he's being honest about worshiping the bones?
Yes.
Okay, so they worship the bones, but they're not necessarily there to keep out predators.
Correct.
All right. Nothing else?
Nope, nothing else. So you guys enter this clearing.
Keep my hand on my pistol.
You guys see, at first, you guys see 3 other Salads around the clearing, and up on top of the platform, you see a 5th one, Caesar, and he's got this like elaborate headdress. You know, it looks like he's got like red bell peppers, slices of red bell peppers in his thing, and like he's got like little white spikes, kind of like cheese. And he turns around and he looks at you, and he also has a trident like spear, and he goes, "Greetings, welcome to my camp, travelers. Who are you? I am the great Caesar Salad."
I guess I'll step forward and thank you for having us, great king. My name is Astryn.
Astryn, and who are your other traveling companions?
I point to Arduon and I say, "This is the scholar, Arduon." They're trying to like embellish us up to make us seem a little like more important than we are.
Okay.
So they're like, "This is the great scholar, Arduon. This here is a great warrior." What was your Dragonborn name?
Oh, what was my Dragonborn name?
I'm gonna introduce you.
It was Curve.
Curve.
Yeah,
That's
this
right.
is the great warrior Curve. And this here, very skilled pilot by the name of Seren.
Excellent. You all are fine specimens of the different races.
I'm still kind of giving him that like kind of eyebrow, but at the same time, just paying him a little respect. I don't want to get on his bad side.
Before we send you on our way to help you on your quest, your journey, whatever it is that you do, let me introduce you to our shaman, Shaif. Shaif, join us, please. And Shaif Salad exits the hut, and he's an older-looking salad, a little wilted. And he's got some little shrimps and some like hard-boiled egg halves in his headdress. And he's got a little staff. And he comes out and he goes, "Greetings. I am Shaif Salad. Adventurers, what seek you within the jungle?"
We seek the temple of Astralpia.
Astralpia, yes, well.
The little one here has told us that it's not far from your camp.
No, indeed it is not. It is not far at all. It has been ages since anyone has come to worship Astralpia within the walls of that temple. It's been a long time indeed since anyone's walked the paths of this jungle, this deep within. The bones have foretold of your coming. The bones have foretold a great many things. Yes. All hail the bones. Vega,
Yes.
I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Woohoo! I think I'm pretty good at those as a monk. I am not very good at that as a monk. That's okay. We'll be alright. Yeah, I'm totally fine. That's a 19. Right.
As you listen to Shaif, you feel this pressure in your head, as if someone is trying to get in. There's this, your sinuses bulge and swell, and there's this, it's like a migraine, like right behind your eyes, and you feel as if like a blood vessel is about to burst as you fight this influence that is trying to overtake you. Something is trying to influence you to do something, but you fight it off.
Ooh.
Nice try.
What do you want to do?
I act like it never even happened.
Nothing. Okay. Fantastic. Well,
I just sit there and smile. Or stand there and
Caesar,
smile, whichever I'm doing.
That kind of wince smile, like, "Yep, nothing's happening, my bro."
Nope, not even that.
now that this is failed, whatever this was, Caesar looks less than thrilled.
Uh-oh.
But he is going to turn to the other Salads and he is going to shout out, "Piasta, potato, and southwest.
Oh, there it is.
Bring me my dinner.
We knew Southwest was a thing.
Bring me my dinner. All hail the bones. I need you all to roll initiative.
Yeah. I go, all
You
hail the
guys.
bones!
You guys,
I think it's a little too late.
we shouldn't have come here.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at.
I would just
I'm gonna
like
look
to
at,
point out.
I'm gonna look at Vega and go like, told you.
Yeah, 20. I also didn't want to be here. What are you talking about, Hansley? We should have been heading to the temple.
I kind of look at Arduon and kind of roll my eyes.
If you sink us in any more hot water, Arduon, I will kill you myself.
You notice that Arduon
Oh no.
actually seems kind of excited about this.
Yeah, when I look over to threaten him, I see that, and I'm like, unbelievable. If Arduon dies, I'm just gonna haul his corpse back to Ralzicon. We're hauling his corpse back to Ralzicon, there's no getting around that.
Arduon? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just be.
We're not even. If he dies, we're not even going to the temple. We're
Be like,
turning
Arduon,
around.
how fast can you run? Yeah.
I'm not joking. If Arduon dies, if you die, Hansley, if you die, I'm dragging your corpse back to Ralzicon myself.
I don't plan on dying to salad.
Good.
And then...
You better not. It would be an utter shame.
Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to actually get a cut over to...
We're gonna what?
We're going to cut over real quick to Harold. Harold, you're walking down a path. You're on your way to Hexenvorop. So
Yes.
you're headed in a northeasterly direction.
Yes.
And after, an hour, I'd say, you hear this kind of popping sound.
Okay.
And it sounds like the engine of a vehicle.
Okay.
So you step off the side of the road, and a vehicle...
Am I still invisible at this point or no?
You would still be... how long does your visibility last?
Because it says, as a bonus action, you can magically turn invisible 2 times per long rest. It lasts until the start of your next turn or until you attack, make a damage roll, or force someone to make a saving throw.
So until
is
the
this
start of your next turn...
Yeah, I was going to say, is this considered my next turn, or...
Yeah, it wouldn't really last that long.
Okay. So the whole time I was walking, I was invisible, but now it's not. Okay,
I would
cool.
say by this time that invisibility would
Okay.
wear off, because the mechanics of until the end of your next turn...
Yeah. Because we weren't in battle, so
it's
I
a
just
full
didn't know
round
how
of
long
combat,
that was.
So, a turn of combat is 6 seconds,
Yeah,
and
I'm cool with that.
yeah, so
Yep,
you would
we're
be visible again. So, you're driving down the road, and you see I didn't even give this dude a race.
Am I still in the coverage of the jungle, or am I out in the open?
I would say that you're walking down a path, and so you could pick if you want to jump off into the jungle real quick and
Yes.
kind of like hide.
Yes.
You want to do that? Okay.
Yes.
So ambling down the road in some sort of like Land Cruiser, you see a middle-aged human. He's got, think Doc Brown from
Oh my gosh. Okay.
like a mix of Doc Brown and Seth Rogen.
1965!
Yeah.
If Seth Rogen played Doc Brown.
Yeah, basically, if Seth Rogen played Doc Brown, not Seth Rogen. Excuse me, Joe Rogan. My bad, Joe Rogan.
Oh, okay.
If
Oh.
Joe Rogan, I know, huge difference. I know, my bad.
Completely different.
Holy crap.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said the wrong name. My bad. Yeah, if Joe Rogan was to ever play Doc Brown in a Back to the Future reboot,
Oh my god.
this is what I want you to picture. Okay?
Are you afraid right now?
So-
You shouldn't be. You're on Fear Factor.
You're kind of a bulky dude. He's not bald, but it looks kind of odd, the hair that he does have, kind of spiky white hair, right? He's got like a thin kind of coat deal. He's got thick forearms. He's got his shirt sleeves rolled up, and he's got I don't want to use the word smug look, but he's got a pretty confident look on his face. And he's just kind of ambling down. He's listening to like classic rock on the radio. So he's kind of got that look about him, but he's just kind of ambling down the road. He's not going too fast. He's not going too slow. He's just cruising. He's enjoying his ride. What is it that you want to do?
I am going to first off stay hidden. Like I don't want him to know I'm there. And then I'm gonna cast Disguise Self on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna make myself shorter than I am because I'm pretty tall.
Yep.
I'm gonna make myself shorter, really thin, like an old looking, just like a weak nobody that no one would pay any mind to, just like an old beggar on the side of the road type deal. But again, I'm gonna stay hidden. Like I don't want him to know I'm there, and I'm just gonna wait for him to pass.
Okay. He passes you. Are you visible at this point? Like, are you like on the side of the road, visible, or did you like hide?
No, I hid.
You hid?
Yeah.
Okay. So he passes you, and he continues on the road to Hexenvorop.
Cool.
And then you get back on the road, and you continue on your way.
Yep. I make sure there's no one else around, and then I just keep meandering. Yep. I want nothing to do with him.
You evaded a ride to Hexenvorop. All right, let's go back to combat.
Yep.
So first,
Harold is very like weary of everybody.
very much so. So first up in initiative, we have Caesar. So Caesar is going to expend his 25 feet of movement, and he is going to climb down the ladder, and he is going to bum rush you guys. How would you guys be kind of located in this clearing? Like, how would you guys have come into the clearing? Let me get my map set up real quick. Before
Well, most likely how, like, you know, if we came in, we probably would have come in, like, you know, in a line, but then whenever we, like, saw them, we would have spread out a little bit, because I did introduce them, you know, so I would have stepped forward a little bit, and then, you know, kind of one or two on either side of me, you know.
Okay, so I've got Astryn,
fanned out a little bit.
Astryn up front, Vega, like, just behind Astryn, Arduon,
But, you know, good distance from
off to the
you know.
side, and then I've got Serenity in the back. Caesar, he rushes you guys, and he's going to make a spear attack against Astryn.
How high is that little platform?
The platform is about 5-7 feet. It's really not that tall.
And climbed down?
Yes.
Okay.
The clearing is really small.
Alright, I'll prepare to get
It
hit.
feels ginormous to them because they're tiny people.
I'll prepare to get hit.
He misses you with a 6.
Okay.
But he does get a second attack, and he's going to roll that. He misses again. Okay. Next up in the initiative order is going to be Shaif. And Shaif is going to cast Heat Metal. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, 18. Whew.
Okay, so you are going to take 3 points of fire damage, but you are able to hold on to your pistol.
3 points of fire damage.
Next up is Potato. Yes, Potato is going to run up to Vega. Does a 7 hit you, Vega?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Sauth Weast is going to run up to Vega. It does a 12 hit you.
No. The 12 does not
Okay.
hit me.
Vega, it's your turn.
These guys are horrible fighters.
Wonderful.
Yeah, these guys are terrible,
I'm-
all right? So they run up to you and they take a bunch of jabs with their spears, but they are not able to hit you.
We can easily dodge them.
I'm gonna break out the sickle, and I'm gonna try to cleave Potato in half.
Okay.
Yeah, take a look at that. Vegetables. Oh! That's a 11.
It hits.
Okay. Marvelous. Yeah.
You
For
said
a total of
Potato?
5. Yep. For a total of 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take a bonus action and make an unarmed strike. Ooh, that's a nat 1 for a total of 7. That does not hit.
Okay, so you
Try to kick out the little bastard, but he misses. but I missed.
What was your initial strike with?
My sickle strike?
So you reach out with your sickle and you hack off a piece of him, and then you go to hit him with your fist, and he's short, and so it kind of throws you off a little bit, and it throws you a little bit off balance, and you miss him completely. Anything else for your turn?
Let's take a... No, actually, I don't think so. Okay. Nope.
Okay.
I'm good.
So next up is going to be Seren. This is almost not even fair. So Astryn is going to pull out her flintlock.
Does she have more than one?
So she had 2.
Okay.
She gave you 1. So she's down to just the 1 pistol. It's a revolver, and you guys, it's a very fancy revolver. And she takes a shot, and that's going to be a dirty 20 to hit, which hits.
Who'd she shoot at?
She took a shot at Payasta.
Oh, Payasta.
All right, she just obliterates Payasta.
Nice.
He's gone. He's
Cool.
toast.
I want to shout to Seren and tell her to fix Arduon. Get him out of that stupor he's in.
I'll try my best. And Seren will, with her the rest of her action and movement, she's gonna move over to Arduon, and she's just gonna smack him upside the back of the head.
Yeah, I was gonna do that too.
That's it.
We'll make Seren do it.
Like, start bitching him out, just reprimand him, and like,
Pull
Sure.
yourself together.
why the hell would you decide that this was such a great fucking
Yeah,
idea?
you would think
I
out of
mean,
all of
what
us,
the
he'd
hell?
have the strongest mind. Like,
Yeah, exactly. So Astryn, it is now your turn.
okay. How close is Caesar to me?
Melee range.
Cool. I'm gonna bonus action my cunning action and disengage from him, run up to the platform and effortlessly jump up to the top, because I have my boots of dancing, so I can jump 10 feet without any effort. So I'm going to jump up and land on there, and I'm going to shoot my revolver or my laser pistol at Caesar.
Okay.
Pew! Oops, hold on. I rolled my damage first on accident. 16, and that was a 9 for damage.
Okay. So 9 for damage, so that leaves him with so you take the shot at Caesar, and he looks pretty fucked up. He's very heavily wounded from this shot that you took at him.
Well, I have no other actions.
It is now Arduon's turn. And Arduon is going to look at Medit. And he is going to take a strike at him.
Ooh, he snapped out of it.
That's going to be a dirty 20 to hit. He is going to expend a key point to attack again with Flurry of Blows. So Arduon, he turns, he looks at Medit, and he goes, I do apologize. This was a grave mistake. And he's going to hit him twice with these open palm strikes. And just like Fruit Ninja, but with heads of lettuce,
Nice.
he's going to cut Medit down. And Medit is no longer. It is now back up to the beginning of initiative with Caesar. Caesar is going to see that Astryn has run away. And so he is going to turn and he's going to look at Vega. And he's going to make an attack. He misses with his first attack. And does a 13 hit you?
Oh no. Gosh no.
He misses with his second attack as well. So he sees that Astryn has run away, and so he turns to Vega, and he takes 2 jabs with his spear, and he does abysmally in missing.
Who is this that's attacking me?
The Caesar.
Yeah, I'm just gonna raise an eyebrow and say, Almighty King, you have just made a grave mistake.
Okay. Next up is going to be Shaif, and you see Shaif, he grabs a couple of bones on his necklace, and he reaches up to the sky, and he chants a incantation, and the sky darkens a little bit, and lightning streaks down from the sky. I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, all these creatures should be having disadvantage on attack rolls against me due to my cloak of displacement.
That's right, they should have. That's fine, they've been missing anyway.
Well, okay. Nope, I rolled a natural 1 for my... I thought I had advantage on dexterity, but I don't.
Ooh.
You rolled a natural
dirty 20.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 1 for 6. But I thought I
so
had dexterity.
Here is what happens. Shaif reaches up to the sky and he casts Call Lightning. And lightning streaks down from the sky. And he kills one of his own salads. He destroys Potato. And then you notice that South West is also gravely injured. For those of you who succeeded in your dexterity saving throw, you take 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Excuse me, 10 points of damage. I messed that up.
Okay.
It's 10 points of damage. For those of you who failed, you are going to take 21 points of damage.
21?
Yep, 21 points of damage.
Astryn's not in good shape.
Astryn, because you rolled a natural 1, you get struck by a bolt of lightning, and you are flung from the platform that you're standing on. And you are going to take an additional, and I understand that you have the boots.
Yes, I do have the boots.
I understand that you have the boots.
I have the boots.
But the distance that you are flung is going to be greater than what the boots are going to...
Greater than 30 feet?
Yes. You are going to be flung outside of the range of 30 feet. So you are going to take an additional 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
How much?
You are flung. 2. Only 2.
Oh, phew. Okay. Yeah, Astryn has now passed out at this point.
Oh, no.
I'm down to...
Oh my God.
I'm down to 5 hit points.
Alright, so you're still, like, alive, but... God, I thought I was about to kill my first player character. So, Shaif is gone. It is now Southwest's turn, but Southwest is too injured to do anything. Vega, it's your turn. What does Vega want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna kill Caesar.
Okay.
From the Et tu, Brute?
Head to Vega.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab Caesar. We should just totally stab Caesar.
We should totally...
I agree.
Brutus is just as popular as Caesar and just as handsome as Caesar. We should totally just sickle Caesar.
Yeah, let's sickle Caesar.
I rolled a 20 to hit.
So
Okay, what's your damage?
That's 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay, so you reach out with your sickle, and you hack a good chunk of Caesar off, but he is still standing.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna actually Fury of Blows him.
Okay.
Flurry of Blows. I can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strike attacks. I rolled a nat 1 for my first attack. I rolled a 15 for my second.
All right, so you strike out with your sickle, and it makes a good hit on him, and then you go to hit him with your offhand, and you miss, and then you come back around with your dominant hand, and you strike him, and Caesar just falls apart. Like you took a salad and you were shaking it in a bowl, and then the lid came off, and just pieces of lettuce just went everywhere.
Okay, I'm just gonna drag my foot around in a sweeping kick, and then I football kick him out into pieces.
Okay. Seren is going to use her movement to sprint over to where Astryn is, actually. And she is going to spend her action she's gonna take the dodge action.
I'm not entirely done.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna take a free action and shout at these little veggie pygmy babies and be like, "Your king is dead. Stop your hostilities now, or I will make sure you all join him."
Roll me an intimidation check.
Let's go. Not very intimidating, but we're gonna try. Not yet, anyways. Ooh, not bad.
Well, you're still in your
that's
dragonborn.
19.
All right, so what happens now is Southwest. It's not his turn, but he is done. He fucking leaves. He sprints. Shaif Salad looks at you and goes, "The bones have spoken. Fuck you, creature. You will
What
be
the-
my dinner."
Okay,
He also rolled a 19.
wonderful.
Oh,
So,
For style points, I'm gonna take a piece of the king and eat him right
Ooh.
now.
I have wanted to do that for a long time.
They are cannibals! Holy shit!
I told you! I told you!
We knew it!
Yes, indeed,
knew it.
the Salads are cannibals, and they are carnivorous.
Fucking cannibals.
Actually. Astryn, it's your turn.
Omnivorous.
Yeah, it's my turn.
No,
how
no.
far away? How
They're
far away is this
carnivorous.
bastard?
But these guys aren't made out of meat. He just said he wants to eat them. What's happening?
I would say, well, that's true. He is placed. They would be omnivores.
If I got flung further than 30 feet, I'm at least in between 30 and 120.
Yeah, I would say that you're probably about 50 feet away from Shaif.
Okay, so I can still shoot at him with disadvantage.
Yep, I would say that you'd be shooting at him with a disadvantage. Yep.
My
You
disadvantage
rolled
is...
an 8.
Alright. Yeah, I rolled an 8.
So you watch as this round just barely misses Shaif. I mean, just barely. You almost got him.
Who?
Anything else that you wish to do in your turn?
I'm in bad shape, but I can at least start sort of... Well, Seren's right there.
Seren has made her way towards you. I wouldn't say she's there yet.
Oh, okay, I'm going to try to walk towards Seren as best I can.
Okay. So you guys kind of meet in the middle. She wasn't sure exactly where you had gone, so she hadn't, like, dashed to you. So you guys kind of meet in the middle there, and you guys are like...
Well, if she dashed, she could have made it to me.
She could have, but she wasn't exactly sure where you went, so she...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she just took her movement action of 35 feet and and was just kind of like looking for you in that area. So yeah, you guys kind of meet up at the edge. I would say of the edge of the clearing. So it is now Arduon's turn. Let's see what Arduon does. Hell yeah! So Arduon is going to put his hands together and he is going to start chanting, and he is going to try. Oh my god! Okay, so he tries to cast a spell at Shaif Salad, and it does not do the amount of damage that he was hoping that it would do. It seems to have some sort of effect on him. It was some sort of like psychic weapon that he attacked him with, but it just didn't seem to quite have the same hold on him that he was hoping it would. For mechanical purpose, Arduon cast Mind Sliver,
Oh, yeah.
and Shaif Salad rolled a natural 20 on his save.
Yeah.
So it is now back up to, let's see, Caesar is dead, and South West has run off. It is Shaif Salad's turn, and he is going to call lightning again. So he reaches up to the sky. I need everyone to roll a dexterity saving throw.
I'm still within range of the lightning?
It's a 60-foot radius. Okay, so for all of you who failed, you are going to take 11 points of damage.
Wonderful.
Oh my god. For those of you who succeeded, you are going to take 5 points of damage. Astryn, how are you looking? Oh, not Astryn. Yeah, Astryn, how are you looking?
I am dead.
You are unconscious.
Yeah, I know, I'm unconscious.
Actually. It is Vega's turn.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and kill. Go kill the shaman.
Okay, roll to attack.
Oh yeah, that's a 15, big fella.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Whee! Yeah, I'm just gonna reap his ass with a sickle. 6 damage slashing. We're gonna spend another key point to do flurry of blows. The first one absolutely hits. A quick punch to his little vegetable face for 21.
Yep, that'll hit.
Oh, sorry, I should roll the damage. Oh wait, no, I already rolled damage on sickle. You got that already. Let's roll damage for this first attack. This first attack is going to be a 5 bludgeoning damage. And then I'm gonna kick him. I'm gonna kick him in the jaw. Okay. 21 to hit on the kick. Let's go, big money. That's 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So you, fueled by this calm rage that exists within you, you channel every bit of knowledge that you have of how to fight, and you see that Astryn has fallen, and the tides of the battle have turned, really, but in a surprising way. One of your comrades has fallen, despite the fact that even your enemies have killed some of your enemies. You reach out with your sickle, and you make a devastating attack against Shaif. And then you quickly sheath your sickle, and with your 2 hands, you reach out, and boom, boom, you hit him, and he explodes in this this messy explosion of just salad. And there's this this like white, peppery filled viscous liquid that spills out from him, and he crumples to the ground. And you guys are now out of combat. You have killed Shaif, Caesar, Potato, Southwest. Actually, Southwest ran off, but Piasta and Medit our Ahanian died.
Medit our Tyrian.
Yep. So what are you guys gonna do now?
I'm gonna lay here unconscious.
Okay, Astryn's right there next to you, and she is going to. Actually, no. Arduon is going to walk up to you, and he is going to cast 23 points of healing.
Oh,
Astryn, that was amazing. What the hell was that?
I just got my butt handed to me by salad.
Those were truly fascinating creatures. I am afraid that I must admit that I'm a little saddened Harold wasn't here to see them.
I'm pretty sure Harold would have had his butt handed to him too.
With all respect to Harold, and Seren chimes in, she goes, "Yeah, as much as I love Harold, I think he probably would have gotten his ass kicked too."
Yeah. Let's out of curiosity, since Arduon, you seem fascinated, let's try to at least figure something out about these creatures, and then maybe see if they have anything in their camp that in the temple.
Okay, so why don't the two of you, Vega and Astryn, go ahead and roll me a investigation check.
I rolled a 3. Well, I rolled a natural 1.
I rolled a 14.
Makes sense. I did just pretty much almost die, so.
Well, so Seren also takes a look. Between the three of you, you discover that there is actually nothing of interest with the Salads.
There's nothing we can learn about them? Cool, let's go on to the temple.
They were just some sort of sentient shrubbery that somehow came to life, and they were cannibals.
Cannibalistic salad.
Seren does find in the
I'm gonna continue to eat the king.
Okay. By eating the king, you are able to you could roll a free hit dice and regain hit points.
Oh, sick!
We can heal by
once
eating
I
them?
realize that happens, I'm I'm just gonna keep eating.
Now, I will say this, though. You guys are eating a sentient being. I'm just going to put that out there.
Yeah, well,
Yep, that's great.
okay, never mind.
What am I rolling to heal?
You roll a hit die. You don't have to expend one of your short rest hit die.
Oh, Christ.
You could just roll a hit die and then add that as a point of
What the hell is my hit die
Whatever it is
as
that
a
you-
monk? I can never remember.
Monk should be a D8.
Wonderful, thank you.
What are my hit die? It doesn't tell me what my hit die is.
You're a rogue, so it would be a D8 as well.
Oh, okay. That's alright, I'm not eating one.
Fighter and paladins are D10s. A gunslinger is also a D10, and then a barbarian is a D12. So you get 6 points of healing back. So you guys find in the in Shaif's hut, you guys can each add 50 gold.
50 gold pieces. Nice.
Yep, you guys find 50 gold pieces. And I will allow you guys to add that into whatever increments of breakdown of coins that you want, whether you want, 25 gold, however many silver pieces, however many copper pieces, the equivalent of 50 gold pieces each. Okay? All right. Harold, you continue down the path,
Yes.
and you remember that gentleman that you saw earlier?
Yes.
You see him, he is on the side of the road, he's taking a leak.
Harold is going to begrudgingly just walk past him. He's not going to stop or say anything. He's just going to keep walking, and he's still disguised.
Okay. All right. So the gentleman finishes his business. He hops back in his Land Cruiser, and you hear the puttering of it behind you, and then it pulls alongside of you, and he goes, "Hello there, stranger.
Hello, Sonny.
You look like you need a ride.
Where are you headed?
Hexenvorop."
Oh, yes, I'm headed in that direction too.
I started off with the wrong voice, and I apologize. I was trying to go more anime character. Hop in, my dear friend. I will give you a ride to Hexenvorop.
But I have no money to give you.
Did I ask you for money, old man?
Why, no.
Get in, and I will give you a ride to Hexenvorop.
You seem of great character.
Character has nothing to do with it. There is just what is right and what is wrong.
Oh no, it's a haughty paladin.
Harold gets in, but he's very weary.
Okay.
Like, eyes on him the entire time. Doesn't sit next to him, sits behind him type deal, so he's not in arm's reach.
Okay, so you get inside the vehicle, and you guys start continuing on your way on the road to Hexenvorop. And like I said, this guy's listening to classic rock on the radio. He's got fuzzy dice in the mirror. He's got this tattoo on his forearm that says "I love mom." Just he's like that old, like that real boomer douchebag kind of guy. Again, Joe Rogan mixed with Doc Brown from Back to the Future. Like, that is exactly what this guy looks like. And he doesn't really ask you any questions. Cool. Like, he doesn't give a shit about you.
Nice.
But he's just doing the right thing by it. There's an old man on the side of the road. He's going to give him a ride to where he wants to go. That's his deal, He does introduce himself. He introduces himself as Jocko.
Jocko?
Yep, Jocco. Okay?
Okay.
Do you introduce yourself?
No.
Okay.
Smart move.
All right. Yeah, smart move. So,
Stranger danger's real.
Yeah.
after a few hours, you make it into Hexenvorop. And as you come into Hexenvorop, I have a map here that I will show you. You come in from the southern side, and as you make your way through the town, there's some buildings off to the left and the right. You notice that there's like some docking bays. Docking bay 4 is empty. Or excuse me, docking bay 1 is empty, but docking bay 2 has a ship parked on it. A very curious looking ship. Roll me a history check.
Oh,
Actually.
shit. 7, 8, 9, 10.
10?
Yeah.
You feel like you've seen this type of ship before, this make of ship, but you can't quite place it. It's just beyond you. Jocko pulls his Land Cruiser up, and he parks in front of this this establishment right here that I've got on the map marked as number 2. And he goes, "Friend, I have brought you to Beapo's diner. I will leave you here in Beapo's care. She is a goodly woman."
Oh, thank you, Sonny. May you get the blessings of Mahi.
"Whether the gods be real or not, I care not, as long as you've made it where you desire." And he drives this Land Cruiser off through the town, and you kind of notice that he goes off in like this direction right here.
Okay.
Towards this building right here that I've marked. And you are in front of this building. And I want you to imagine like the sci-fi equivalent of like one of those retro diners, like those 50s diners. It's basically what it is, okay? You enter the diner. As soon as you enter the diner, you notice that there's a lizard folk in there wearing a very peculiar uniform. One that you recognize.
I immediately walk the fuck out.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Oh.
So, thank you for joining us tonight for another round here at the Groggy Donkey. We've ended right there. Astryn and Vega and Seren and Arduon have just exited combat with some very interesting sentient lettuce people. And Harold has entered Hexenvorop and has met with what could possibly be something from his past. Be sure to like this podcast, download this episode, tell all your friends about us, follow us, subscribe, do all the cool things that
leave a comment
that you like us. Leave a comment, absolutely. And we look forward to having you join us next time for another round here at the Groggy Donkey. Stay groggy, everyone.